What's up, guys? Aaron here on Easy Street, professional driver, amateur human. So I had to go through TNT. Something that I never thought I'd have to do as an experienced driver is to be trained again. So let's go into all that right after the intro. So this is the first video that I'm recording in probably a month. I know I recorded a bit of the one a few weeks ago, but that was like 3 weeks ago. So I got my training done. We did 15,000 miles. Actually, by the time they routed me into a terminal, it was 18,000 miles, whatever. But we got everything done. We got it all done. We got it figured out. But yeah, we did like 18,000 miles. You know, I probably grossed like $30,000 to the truck, whatever. In a month, we did great. We kept running. We ran hard, and you know, we have one of the things I can tell you guys about training is figure out what you're willing to deal with and what your deal breakers are. Thankfully, I didn't have any deal breakers with my trainer. He was a good guy. We didn't agree on everything, as is to be expected. But we ran hard. That's all I could ask for. You know, we got along decently well enough. Had no problem with the guy. You know, we'd sit, we'd talk about things, whatever. Like, we were able to communicate well, communicate with respect for each other, and you know, that's really all I wanted. You know, other things you can just let go. You know, eventually you're going to have your own truck. You're going to be able to run your own way, do your own thing. You know, so just figure out what your deal breakers are. My deal breakers would have been basically solo miles on a team truck. That didn't happen. We were averaging like 5,500 miles a week or something like that, or 5,000 miles a week or whatever. So I wasn't stressed. Like that was really my main deal breaker, was if we weren't getting the miles. So I'm sitting here at campus and I'm packing up. You know, I probably should have made some stuff during the upgrade process. You know what? Let's talk about that. But the upgrade process, I didn't have to do this the first time I was at Prime because I came in as an AC. Oh, let me sit up a little bit here. I came in as an AC. So this time I did not. So I had to go through the whole TNT upgrade process. And there's a lot of classes. You got to take the PSC class, the Prime Safety course, or whatever it is. And at that point, you get your schedule basically for the week. What classes you'll take when, where you'll be, all that kind of stuff. So I got all that done. And there was, there was a Prime Safety class. There was a Pro Maintenance class. There was a slingshot class, since I'm going lease. There was a tax class, a logs class, and then like an equipment class. Just talks about the equipment. It's not like a maintenance class. It just tells you more about the equipment that you'll be running. So got all those completed, and then starts a waiting game. You send an email over to that department, tell them that your classes are done. They have to verify then they send you an email saying, yep, we verified everything. They send it to operations. Operations has to do their thing. I mean, that whole process, probably from the time I sent the email to the time operations cleared me, probably about 6 hours. So, after that, I checked in with leasing and, figured out what truck I wanted, figured out, had a long talk with the wife and, had her go through the inventory with me as well. We had a couple different options, and I took a lot of what she said to heart, took a lot of her recommendations. After all, this is going to be the truck I'm going to be in for however long the lease is, depending on the truck you get. So she convinced me to do a new lease. I will go through and I will show you guys that truck here, probably in the next video, in the next couple days here, once I get everything set up, or as much as I can, because I don't have everything here with me because I was on a trainer's truck, so I don't have like a fridge, a microwave, that kind of stuff at this moment. That's all sitting at home waiting for me. So we decided to go on a new lease, 3 years. I mean, there's 1,000 miles on the truck. And, there were pros and cons to everything. There was a part of me that didn't want to do a new lease, due to other issues. And, then there was a part of me that's like, but that lease payout at the end, that completion bonus, but that doesn't matter as much to me. But yeah, it after, a good long conversation with the wife, we decided to go ahead and do that 3-year lease. And we'll see what we do from there. Like I said, the next video, I'm going to show you the truck. And, hopefully it'll have everything good and set up in it. Nice truck. We'll have to come up with a name for it. And, yeah, we'll go from there. And if you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, whatever, leave them down below. I look forward to seeing where this thing goes. We got 3 years to work on this now. Hopefully I'll get better at making videos again, because I didn't make videos for like 3 years. So and then I just batch recorded a whole bunch of them, so those probably weren't great either. But like I say, everybody, look past the junk in life. Everything is beautiful. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there.